You get it? That's it. That's it. Yep. 2009, that's the last time the Franklin Simpson Lady Cats won the region title. But this year, 16 years in the making, this program not only has hopes to get to Diddle Arena, but to make their own road to Rupp.
Fluff, 3 times now presenting. Are the nerves away now when you walk on the stage, or you still get them, pre-show nerves?
Well, if you like offense, last night's matchup at TQL Stadium was just for you. 7 goals scored between Inter Miami and FC Cincinnati.
I still need to catch my breath an hour after Braxton Bayless hits a clutch shot that will go down in the history books for Hilltopper basketball as WKU wins 64-63, snapping a 4-game losing streak.
It's the middle of July, it's 83 degrees, and it's a game day for LA De La Cruz, and you'd think the game plan would be maybe stay inside, cool off. That's not what LA De La Cruz is or what he does. He's here at a camp here today.
Yeah, Caleb, I had the chance to go to Bowling Green High School football practice earlier this week, and one of the things I immediately noticed is how focused this team was, and that's what you expect from a reigning 5A state champion. But one of the other things I noticed, Coach isn't a camera guy, but I made him one. Grab your pads, let's head to football practice at Bowling Green High School.
This is his turf.
If it gets hot and heavy in the soccer, you're going to be punting for us, okay?
And his players.
Quit filming me!
He's not a camera guy, but he is a championship guy.
Hey, last year's season, it might have been the most satisfying because of, as our players alluded to, how it began.
At the beginning of the season, we kind of started off slow.
Once we started on our playoff run, it was an unbelievable run. We were dominant on defense.
Dominance. Rolling over their opponents, the closest margin during their state title run was 14 points.
And it might be the most confident I've ever gone into a big game. For some reason, I had no doubt we were going to win.
To bring a championship back to my hometown, it meant a lot.
It felt kind of nice getting that championship. That's what really mattered.
But with a chance to repeat as champions,
And I'm flexible, Coach.
I noticed something.
Stop for the camera.
They're relaxed.
We challenge our seniors. You want to be considered one of the special teams here at Bowling Green.
Good, I gave him a little hot.
Something I would love to do, it's just leaving my legacy here at Bowling Green High School.
Repeating's not a lot of fun for a coaching staff. It's a grind.
Good. So what happened right there, Christian?
Because once our senior class takes off with our team, that's when it becomes really special. We're fortunate we have a veteran senior class that had a heavy hand in what we did last year, and they would really like this as a part of their legacy to be able to repeat.
Oh!
And it's still a grind to work through that each year, but that's what I enjoy about it.
For the Extra Point, I'm Cole McIntire.
Our coaching staff, they enjoy our atmosphere and our culture here at Franklin.
Inside these walls,
We call it building blocks. Build on from the day before.
there are plans to build a path to Lexington.
This year is really precious, which is why I feel like we're going to cherish it and we're going to go out with a bang this year.
But a road to Rupp Arena is 16 years in the making.
Our goal is to still go and win the region, but it's further this time as we want to get the state and we want to make a far run in state.
In Franklin, Simpson girls basketball hasn't been in a state Sweet 16 since 2009.
Great talk, great talk.
And that talk around Franklin Simpson is growing. The Lady Wildcats sit at first in the 4th region and hold the 5th spot in the state.
If we're having a bad game, you can't ever say that we aren't working hard. And I feel like that just describes us a lot.
But there's another word to describe this team.
I just want them to remember me as a dog, like somebody who's always getting after it. It's about having grit and being a dog, and that's been kind of embedded in our play, is to be a dog, be tough.
Coach Tremaine started that a couple years ago with them, talking about he wanted disciplined athletes with grit.
And now, this team of Lady Wildcats is full of dogs.
Sometimes the goal is to stop me from shooting threes, but once I see one go down, it's barbecue chicken from there, so.
They're only a couple of weeks away from the postseason, but this team
Look where you're at.
has their sights set on a run at history.